Hey, I'm Watts. The United Wrestling Network is partnering with Pro Wrestling Cares along with West Coast Pro Wrestling and Defy Wrestling to help raise money for civil rights organizations. It's important to donate because without your help, nothing will be accomplished. Things will stay the way they are, oppression will continue, and nothing will get better. If you have the means, please donate. Any amount helps. Thank you.
The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Good evening, Amarillo, and welcome to another edition of Championship Wrestling presented by the Amarillo Venom. I'm Jon Roberts, and happy 4th of July to all of you across the great state of Texas. You know, fireworks have been going off all night long across the entire country, but we've still got some fireworks for you here on Championship Wrestling. In the main event, a huge tag team match as Vermin are going to take on Che and Tito, the Wolf Zaddies. Also, Match 3 of the Best of 7 series between Lacey Ryan and Heather Monroe is set to happen this week, but I understand that Halston Body has yet another twist for Lacey Ryan. What does he have up his sleeve this time? And to kick things off, the Golden Boy. I told you he was going to bounce back faster than you could blink an eye. Jordan Clearwater is in action this week against Zicky Dice. They're kicking off the show, so let's send it to ringside. Join Todd Kettley on the call.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 223 pounds, outlandish Zicky Dice.
We welcome you wherever you're watching the great action of Championship Wrestling. Todd Kennelly, Jeff Resnick, Blake Bulletproof Troop here with you. And somebody that's been all over the place recently has been outlandish Zicky Dice. He's been in Atlanta, Georgia with the National Wrestling Alliance. Just an upspring of success in his career.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
And of course, this will be a showcase, TK and Troop, a showcase of some of the great competitors that competed in the PP3 tournament this year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Both these guys made it pretty far into the tournament, both qualified. And Zicky Dice lost to Anthony Idol, one of the finalists in the tournament, in the quarterfinals. So a tough draw there. Two big heavyweights went at it. And Jordan Clearwater, more recently, gentlemen, was eliminated in the semifinals by Ray Rosas, but a great showing. Came so close to punching his ticket to the final of PP3. That, of course, will happen next week as Anthony Idol faces Ray Rosas. But a great showcase match, as you mentioned, Jeff. Two great competitors about to go at it here. Blake, your thoughts as we get ready for the opening bell?
Absolutely, I'm excited. You can tell when two guys start getting into it before the bells even ring, that once that bell rings, it's gonna get popping.
Momentum, so important in professional wrestling, and both these guys had momentum in the tournament, then lost it, so big step back, trying to get back to their winning ways. Zicky Dice has had his eyes on the likes of the NWA television title. Champion, the Stroke Daddy.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you gotta love the outlandish personality of Zicky Dice, don't you, TK? You gotta love it.
Not sure I'm sold just yet, but he is able to play the mental game of chess there, Blake, as well, and, you know, trying to get his opponent, especially one as young as Clearwater, out of his element.
He's one of my favorite competitors to watch because he comes out here and has fun. He's not just here to win. He's out here to have a good time.
Nice amateur takedown there and some calisthenics.
Well, Zicky Dice in control. He's feeling confident. He's feeling good, TK.
Well, and we know that Clearwater is fundamentally sound, once under the tutelage of Carl Machine Gun Anderson, then for a while before under the learning tree of Ray Rosas. That's, of course, before Rosas snapped on him. But Zicky Dice taking back over control of the action. And Zicky Dice did put in the work. Really, he recently, as we see the headlock takeover, Zicky Dice recently posted an early career picture, when he was in shape, that being round. He's worked so hard in the gym, guys, to become what he is right now, and it's paying off in big ways in his career.
Absolutely. He's come out here and started the match fantastic, taking complete advantage of Jordan Clearwater. Let's see if he's able to switch gears and continue running off with this match.
Into the attempted head scissors. I got to wonder, Jeff, do you think that Zicky Dice trying to keep his opponent close? He knows how dangerous that Midas touch boot is, but Clearwater needs distance to connect.
That's right. Oh, wait, watch out here. Zicky Dice holds on. Headlock takeover again. Back up. Only got a 1 count there, but that's right. Jordan Clearwater, he can hit that Midas touch boot. It could be lights out for Zicky Dice. Dice knows it.
It's almost like Halston Body came out here and said you have to win by headlock takeovers only. But we'll see another stipulation later on in the program. What's that stipulation going to be in match 3? Uh-oh, the hips don't lie, fellas.
Shoulder blocked by Zicky Dice. Here he goes off the ropes. Oh!
You can tell Zicky's really starting to frustrate Jordan Clearwater. Jordan throws a big bomb and Zicky gets countered again.
Boy, I thought he was almost jump guard there, but turned it into a head scissors takedown. Looking for the Midas touch. That was close. Oh, big neck breaker there by Clearwater. Goes high impact. Zicky rolling to the outside.
That's right. Zicky Dice decided to take a break here. Take a second.
Smart move by Zicky, because like you were talking about earlier with momentum, he pulled out of the ring as soon as Jordan started getting a little bit of leeway.
In control, but Zicky Dice, running to the sidelines there, getting that break in the action, taking advantage of the count.
And of course, such a big event we have here today. Of course, our main event, TK. Main event, the Zaddies against Furman.
Can't wait for that. Well, it brought in Zicky Dice the hard way.
Absolutely. Jordan Clearwater's playing smart. He's starting to get a little momentum, and he's going to continue the pressure.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I agree with you. He's a pressure fighter right now as Clearwater. He's getting his hands literally all over Zicky Dice.
I think all the games and Zicky Dice playing around finally catching up to him, Todd.
You can tell by the look on Zicky Dice's face, that one hurt.
Gentlemen, all that Ray Roses did to put this youngster through the ringer, I think we're seeing a more deliberate, fired up, aggressive Clearwater than we've ever seen before.
Well, we talk about Ray Roses taking Clearwater, under his wing, right? Coaching him, teaching him, being his mentor. Maybe that final betrayal, maybe the greatest lesson of all, TK.
We'll find out more to come. This match continues right after this on Championship Wrestling.
Welcome to Dumas's brand new radio station, Big Country 95.3. We play the songs that all the rest of the country stations have forgotten about. Stars like George Strait, Reba, Brooks and Dunn, Randy Travis, and Tanya Tucker. Big Country 95.3 specializes in country songs from the 80s and 90s. And we also sneak in a country classic every now and then. It's your favorite country songs without a lot of talk. So tell all your friends about this brand new radio station, Big Country 95.3.
And now in Amarillo on 96.5.
Has your AC busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW, American Residential Warranty.
Hi, it's me, Anthony Sullivan. And yes, you've actually caught me at home relaxing, because life's been pretty worry-free since I got coverage with American Residential Warranty. Home appliance repairs and replacement can cause stress and cost you over $3,000 per year. But ARW has home warranty plans starting at less than $1 a day.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. It was so hot, I called ARW and they came out and fixed it right away.
You won't believe what ARW covers. Heating and air conditioning, washers and dryers, kitchen appliances, plumbing, water heaters, electrical systems, flat screens and laptops, even pools and spas, and so much more. All plans are fully customizable and come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call now and get a home security system free with any plan. Call American Residential Warranty. They'll get you covered.
Call to find out which home warranty plan is right for you.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling, a match featuring two of the competitors from this year's PP3 tournament, going toe-to-toe. A lot of bragging rights. Big release German suplex. Beautifully done there by Dice.
We have seen a back and forth match, TK. Watch out, Zicky Dice for the cover. 2, no. Tell you what, that was a close one, Troop, huh?
That was. You really start seeing the momentum changing back and forth. Who's going to start running away with this match? Is Zicky going to continue the lead he initially had?
Dice is on a roll, that is for certain. That was a huge turning point in the matchup, that release German suplex. I gotta wonder what would happen if he had kept the lock and bridge. Might have been able to put him away. I really think he caught Clearwater off guard. And that's just it, guys. This Zicky Dice, he's so unpredictable, you never know what he's gonna hit you with.
That's right, you never know what Zicky Dice has in store. What, oh, look at these shots.
Ever seen a hip gyration elbow? That's my point. You just never know, he'll attack from all angles. Uses the mind games, Blake, to try and open up that door of the advantage. It's working for Dice right now.
Absolutely, and I think that some of these mind games are what's frustrating Jordan Clearwater so much.
And they're just basically raking the eyes, gouging Clearwater.
Both these guys, again, were in that PP3 tournament. The finals take place on next week's episode. Ray Rosas, Anthony Idol, for all the marbles.
What a huge matchup that's going to be. The winner of the PP3 Cup tournament, the winner, the guy who gets Percy's privilege, a title shot at any title they want at any time they want.
All right, we're going to have it's going to be an earthquake here on the San Andreas. We're here in Hollywood. Oh! Out of 7, but doesn't get the 1, 2, 3. Only a count of 2.
You got to think that the devastation, the impact of all of the weight of Zicky Dice on the solar plexus of Jordan Clearwater, TK.
Oh, it's going to make it tough to breathe, I would have to think. And what does it do to you, Blake, as a competitor in there when you start to gas out, you start to lose that oxygen?
It's one of the toughest things you can start doing is when you need to suck air and somebody smashes it all out of you. It is the worst.
Something that Clearwater's experiencing right now. Maybe more of a variety of offense from Zicky Dice. Maybe hitting the roads, all this traveling, he's picking up new wrinkles to his offense. Nothing pretty about that, but certainly very effective as he goes for the cover. Hooks the leg, only a count of 2. Competitive match to kick off the blockbuster.
Very, very back and forth matchup. Again, 2 men who were in the PP3 Cup tournament. 2 men who want to get back on the winning ways here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Ooh, right to the wrist.
When we talked about trying to get oxygen in that body, this isn't going to help Clearwater. You see it there, Blake. Clearwater is changing colors before our very eyes.
Absolutely. Once he started sucking air and he's gotten that oxygen jet, now you got Zicky Dice wrenching on his neck, trying to make it even harder for him to breathe.
Oh, watch out, Clearwater, I think, getting that second win, maybe that third win, TK.
Kid's got so much heart. Fought so hard in that semifinal matchup. Kind of got cheated. Oh my gosh, what a collision! Both went for the crossbody, and bodies go down in a heap. Looked like a car crash.
That was brutal, TK. I mean, Zicky Dice almost took Jordan Clearwater's head off with a clothesline before that collision. Man.
Well, Blake, if they couldn't breathe before, they certainly can't breathe now. What a shot.
What a shot. Both guys are sacrificing their bodies to attack each other. Let's see if they're able to get up in time for the 10 count.
I don't want to see a double count out to you. Whoa, look at that for some style points. Zicky Dice.
An outlandish kip up. Oh. Gotta love this, huh, Troop?
Absolutely. As a combat sports athlete, I love watching 2 guys stand toe-to-toe and knuckle up.
Who's got the heart? Who's got the desire? Who's got the will to win, guys?
Full head of steam. Zicky Dice follows in, catches him, kitchen sink. Got him with the knee. Right to the bread basket.
Clearwater got a little bit overzealous. He landed a few strikes and tried to go in for the kill, but...
Rolling the dice indeed. Hold on, is he gonna get him? Here's the cover. Only a count of 2, that was close.
Looks like Zicky Dice looking to put the finishing touches on Jordan Clearwater.
I'm with you, he's measured, he's got Clearwater measured. High impact maneuver really took a lot out of the youngster. Looking to put him away, perhaps. Thinking neck break. Outlandish neck breaker doesn't hit it. Oh! Midas touch! Will it turn to gold? Will it turn to victory? Indeed.
Wow. The way Zicky Dice head snapped back after that Midas touch.
Winner, Jordan Clearwater.
We'll have another look at it in a second, Blake. We take a look back at the action brought to you by Championship Wrestling's Birthday Bash coming up Memphis, Tennessee, AutoZone Park, featuring the best of Championship Wrestling, the NWA, AEW, and so much more. What a match. You saw that big rolling fisherman, but then when it came down to it, the Midas touch. Take us through the impact.
You can watch as he lifted his boot up. Zicky Dice's head just bounced off of the mats.
David Marquez standing by.
Okay, Todd, thank you very much. Standing by here. Wait, what?
Shut up! This is your fault.
My fault?
This is all your fault.
How is this my fault? You lost. I had nothing to do with that.
You said, Zicky Dice, come to Hollywood. Let me make you a star. Well, guess what I did all by myself, Marquez? I am a star! I am Hollywood! And I am sick and tired of your games and entertaining all these people week after week. You guys think I'm the loser? Huh? No, you're the losers. Memphis is the losers. Amarillo are the losers because listen, you will never, and I mean never, see Zicky Dice here again!
Again. I don't know what that just was, ladies and gentlemen. Zicky Dice just says he's not going to return here to Championship Wrestling. What does that mean for the future? Right after the break, ladies' action.
Do you use VIAGRA or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying VIAGRA or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for VIAGRA, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for VIAGRA. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Are you or a loved one between the ages of 50 to 80 years old? If you are younger than 80 years old, do you receive Social Security, Disability, or Medicare? If you answered yes, you may qualify for $30,000 in funeral insurance for only pennies a day. The average funeral costs around $11,000, and Social Security only pays $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the balance. Call now to see if you qualify for $30,000 in funeral expense coverage from Senior Legacy Life. Your rate will never increase, your benefits will never decrease, and there is no medical exam, even if you have a pre-existing disease or illness. Don't be a financial burden to your family. Lock in your rate by completing an application over the phone right now. Will you qualify for funeral insurance up to $30,000 for only pennies a day? Find out for free by calling Senior Legacy Life.
Call 1-800-928-5049. That's 1-800-928-5049. 1-800-928-5049.
Welcome to Championship Wrestling presented by Amarillo Venom News Central. I'm Maria and he's Dustin. We hope you're having a safe 4th of July. Thanks for joining us today.
Before the action continues here at Championship Wrestling, we have breaking news regarding Amarillo Venom football. It was recently announced that they will focus on their 2021 season.
Get all the details at govenom.com, and don't worry, we'll be here each and every week with the hottest pro wrestling in Texas at 11 p.m. right here on NewsChannel10 Too.
And of course, stay up to date by liking Championship Wrestling Amarillo on Facebook, and be sure to have Big Country 95.3 and 96.5 Amarillo playing at your cookout.
The following contest is match 3 in a best-of-7 series. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Lacey Ryan.
Lacey Ryan certainly looks to have her game face on, and she better. She's at a 2-0 deficit in this best-of-7 series. Another loss would be really costly. Stipulations have been the name of the game. First, it was that 5-count pin, followed by submissions only. What's it going to be this time?
Who knows, TK? Who knows? But I know we're going to find out very soon.
It doesn't matter what he's got planned for her. She needs to come out here and fight her fight if she wants to take the W home today. You know Houston has some plan when he's got shiny pants on.
Quiet down, an adult is speaking.
So he's always got something planned.
Lacey Ryan, welcome back for another edition of Watch Lacey Ryan Lose to Heather Monroe. Darling, I am hoping that you watched all that Heather Monroe footage I told you to watch, studied up real hard. But darling, here comes a curveball that even the Houston Astros couldn't predict. Your opponent isn't Heather Monroe. For the third match, your opponent is...
What's this all about? It's getting switch?
It's getting eerie in here.
Oh my good, Vipress? Vipress is gonna make her championship wrestling debut by interjecting into this best of 7 series. Isn't it supposed to be a best of 7 series between Lacey Ryan and the Killer Bay? What's this all about?
Houston Bodie throwing those curveballs like he said, and this was definitely an unpredictable curveball.
I think Houston's making the rules, and he's changing them as he goes, TK.
Well, if he can name the stipulation, I guess you can name a substitute as well, and this is very dangerous. Vipress, a very tough competitor, and certainly no one that Lacey Ryan would have been prepared for. And how about Halston telling Lacey Ryan, you better do your tape study, you better watch all the footage you can of Heather Monroe, setting the stage for this.
Absolutely, you can tell Houston's really enjoying this, and you can see the frustration on Lacey's face with this curveball.
A serpent of evil, Vipress.
And you got to think Heather Monroe's watching on, and she is just loving this, TK. Just loving it.
Yeah, she's up 2-0, and now she can just sit back and hope that Vipress will earn a third consecutive victory. You can see a puzzled look on the face of Lacey Ryan, who certainly would have been, you got to prepare for anything in this best of 7 series, but not even Lacey Ryan could have thought of this.
Hey, let me ask you, TK, have you ever heard of a best of 7 series where like the person changes midway through?
No, not exactly.
Substitution?
That's why I questioned it earlier. Leave it to Halston and those shiny pants and his plans.
You can tell he's proud of himself with that smile on his face, though.
All right, so here we have it. So therefore, if Vipress does beat Lacey, it'll count as a victory for, I guess, Team Killer Bay on the other side. Lacey Ryan able to earn a victory and try and close that gap. Again, she's down 2-0.
Well, Vipress definitely has a lot of confidence, and again, just throwing Lacey Ryan completely off her game, TK. You ever been in a situation like this, Troop, where your opponent changed at the very last minute?
You know, luckily we signed contracts, so they don't have a choice in switching things out.
That's that always be ready to fight mentality, though. Sometimes fighter does have to face an alternate, but this one was premeditated. Usually that happens because of a disqualification or injury, something like that. This one, the brainchild of Halston Body. Head scissors here by Vipress. Quickly out of there is Lacey Ryan, and expect an aggressive Lacey Ryan because she desperately needs a win. You don't want to go down 3-0. Then you're one step away from losing the series.
3-0 is definitely a deep hole to have to climb out of.
It's not only a deep hole. I mean, let's face it, guys. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You don't want to be in that position.
It's true, but that embarrassment, I think it's tempered somewhat with these ridiculous stipulations. But I guess it's something that, Heather's had to face as well in their previous matchups.
The stipulations, without a doubt, are having an impact on how these matches are playing out. However, that's why Lacey Ryan needs to come in and fight her fight. Not let the stipulations distract her or pull her out of her game.
Not happening right now. She's the recipient of some aggressive kicks there in the corner by the Serpent of Evil.
But Lacey Ryan coming right back there. And like we talked about, TK, like we talked about, Troop, Lacey Ryan was told, study your tapes. Plan to straight up cover. A little arrogant cover there, TK.
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you, I think it's no surprise if there was going to be an alternate, there'd be somebody like Vipress, because she's just as full of herself and confident as Heather Monroe is, if that's even possible. Following in, big shot in the corner. Nice knee there by Lacey Ryan into the snap mare. Boy, look at this. Fluidity of motion here, guys. Outside, inside elbow, beautifully done.
Lacey Ryan's starting to catch her stride here in this match.
Well, like you mentioned, she's fighting her fight for the first time. She's finally getting her footing, getting grounded a little bit.
And do you think that every time Lacey Ryan is striking Vipers that she's picturing the face of Heather Monroe?
I would imagine so. Or possibly Halston Body, perhaps.
That's just what I was going to say.
Ooh. Using the ring as a weapon there is Vipers. Dangerous competitor.
Absolutely. Lacey has to make sure that she doesn't allow Halston to distract her during this match, though. He's definitely going to try.
Ooh, full mount here, a little ground and pound. You've done plenty of that in your career.
Those are vicious strikes by Vipers.
Into the cover now, puts the body weight down as Vipers, so transitions from the ground and pound into a pinning predicament, and much like these stipulations, keeping Lacey Ryan off balance.
Well, Vipers has all the advantage. She knew about this match. This was planned. This was the master plan of Halston Body.
An interesting thing we see is Vipers is trying to do a lot of damage, so even a win here for Lacey, she's still taking damage for the rest of this 7-fight series.
Yeah, that's an excellent point, because someone, hold on, here's Vipers goes for the cover. Someone who definitely has low mileage now with this one is Heather Monroe, because she doesn't have to compete in this matchup. So you're right, whatever match 4 is going to be Heather Monroe will be rested, she'll be fresh.
That's a huge advantage.
Lacey Ryan right at the feet of Halston Body.
Halston looks like he's going to be up to something.
We've got to take a break. This matchup continues. Can Lacey Ryan rally and score a victory? We'll be back.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, this may be the most important phone call you'll ever make.
I owed $87,000 in taxes. But listen.
Your tax problem is settled. You only owe $3,500.
What a great message.
I owed $11,000 on my taxes. But now?
Congratulations. You only owe $2,068.
How's that sound?
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, then you owe it to yourself to call this number or go to tax10000.com. Even if you are already at the point where you're struggling with levies and garnishments, let our experts help guide you through the process of negotiating a tax settlement.
We owed the IRS $48,000.
But check out what we actually paid.
Are you sitting down? You only owe $3,571.
Call 800-921-1504 or go to tax10000.com. That's 800-921-1504.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by attorney Robert Goldwater. Do not stop taking a prescribed medication without first consulting a physician.
Attention, the heartburn medication Zantac has been linked to cancer.
The FDA has called for the popular over-the-counter heartburn medication Zantac to be pulled from the market. If you were diagnosed with cancer and were a daily user of Zantac, call the Goldwater Law Firm right now. Zantac may have caused your cancer, and you may be entitled to compensation for what you've been through.
If you're a loved one was a daily user of the heartburn medication Zantac and were then diagnosed with cancer, call us right now. You may be entitled to substantial compensation.
If you were diagnosed with stomach, bladder, kidney, pancreatic, colon, or any type of cancer after using Zantac, call the Goldwater Law Firm. You may qualify for a cash award.
Call 1-800-932-1148. That's 1-800-932-1148. 1-800-932-1148.
Welcome back, everyone. No, you're not missing anything if you're just joining. This is match 3 of a best-of-7 series between Lacey Ryan, who you see in the ring, and Heather Monroe, who is conspicuous by her absence. Hold on here as Vipers. The stipulation was she would substitute for the Killer Bay in this matchup, and that's what we've got here, keeping Lacey Ryan guessing. And an aggressive Vipers has been very effective thus far.
Vipers now working over the leg of Lacey Ryan. Again, and Lacey Ryan also having to deal with the taunting, the words of Halston Body on the outside, Troop.
Absolutely. She can, like I mentioned earlier, she cannot allow herself to get distracted by Halston. She's dealing with a whole lot right there with Vipers.
Boy, leg not supposed to bend like that. Nasty leg lock there by Vipers. And that's going to take some of the spring out of the legs and some of the high-risk offense that Lacey Ryan's known for, gentlemen.
Yeah, we saw the speed, the agility of Lacey Ryan earlier. Probably going to be a little tougher from here on out, huh, Troop?
Absolutely, and if she keeps working on that knee, like I was saying earlier with this 7-match series, who knows how this is going to feel the next time Heather Monroe and Lacey Evans get in the ring together.
Lacey Ryan, is in big trouble here. That leg being put on the dissection pan and being pinned into the wax here, so to speak.
You gotta wonder, was this the plan? Was this the master plan to take out the wheel of Lacey Ryan to set her up even weaker for match 4?
You've got to think so. House and Bodie's a smart man. He's been making all kinds of stipulations to make sure that Killer Bay wins. So you got to imagine that's the case.
So basically he's saying Viper's kind of a paid assassin here to do the dirty work, injure Lacey Ryan, and if she can pick up a victory along the way and make it 3-0, open that door for Heather Monroe to come and get that series closing win in match 4 and maybe get the clean sweep, but we'll see. We're not there yet. Lacey Ryan's got tons of fight, tons of heart.
Oh, small package.
Got an inside cradle. Almost got it done.
That was a close one.
Definitely
TK.
surprised Vipress with that. Got the 2 count.
Kind of desperation though too.
Well, you can see Vipers hasn't skipped a hasn't missed a beat here. She's back on that leg like nothing happened.
And Lacey Ryan coming off of 1 submission loss for that 7-year stretch. She'd hate to tap twice in the midst of this best of 7 series, fighting to try and get to that rope. Oh, look at the torque really wrenching down, and the Achilles as well. All kinds of pain.
Look at the agony on Lacey's face. Oh, she gets to the ropes.
Walk like that, Troop, really attacks several parts of the body.
Absolutely, and it's been a continual attack on that knee. We're gonna see if we're gonna see any residual effects on that later on in the match.
Big shot there by Vipress.
And Vipress just so arrogant, so confident, just taunting Lacey Ryan, telling her to get up.
See, Lacey's struggling to even put weight on that leg now.
Halston body loving every second of it, and you gotta believe somewhere the Keller Bay watching on.
Lacey Ryan it just looks like she's just trying to create space at this point, just to give her an opportunity to figure out what to do in this situation.
Heather Monroe probably having a spa day, sipping a martini, while Lacey Ryan out there battling for a victory. A lot of strength in the legs, though, but that's going to be a sacrifice play as well. We'll see if that vertical base holds up. It is right now, and a lot of fire in the strike. So Lacey Ryan, look out here. Sling blade.
The power, the aggression of Lacey Ryan.
Oh, shot after shot. This turned into a fireworks show right now, courtesy of Lacey Ryan.
And you can see she is following. Wait a second, cover. 2. No, that was close, Todd. That was close.
Sure was, and I like that too. Did you see Lacey Ryan pulling the hand away from the rope, forcing Vipress to kick out, not allowing Vipress to get the easy way out the rope break. What a matchup, back and forth.
Absolutely, this has been a scrap.
She's rocked, she might be out here, gentlemen, look out. Oh, that was close.
These girls are really putting it on the line. I love watching women compete in combat sports. Men feel like they have a place here, but women come and compete.
Wait a second,
cradle again.
2.
Almost snuck in there and got it again. But that leg, a lot of damage. Oh, down goes Lacey Ryan. She ate all of that. Halston body up there now.
Well, what's Halston doing?
Well, I think you guys were right. I think the point was to injure Lacey Ryan, but I think Vipers could have gotten the victory. Oh, look out.
Wait a second.
Oh! Gravity takes over. Down goes Halston. Oh, what a shot. Echoing off the walls of the Ocean View Pavilion. Lacey Ryan. Oh, what a strike there with the knee. Beautifully done. Is that going to do it? Oh, my gosh. Vipers kicks out. What a match.
How did she kick out, TK? How did she kick out?
Boy, Lacey Ryan's gotten a lot of victories with that tilt-a-whirl into the knee. That round-the-world trip, now into a fireman's carry. Lacey Ryan will not be denied. Rolling through.
Lacey Ryan with the comeback.
Lacey Ryan on literally one leg, scaling to the top rope. Can she put away Vipress?
Rock splash, adrenaline can do wonders.
Wow.
Yes, unbelievable.
Vipress was so close to winning that match.
Here is your winner, Lacey Ryan.
What a match. Vipress, the hired gun, comes in, and she didn't disappoint. Very impressive. But Lacey Ryan digging down deep. Let's look back at the action brought to you by the Championship Wrestling 1-year anniversary birthday bash coming your way to Memphis. Here we see it, that vicious leg lock by Vipress you mentioned came really close.
Absolutely, you can see the way that she's just torquing on him, the agony on Lacey's face.
But in the end, Jeff, one-legged, how about that frog splash?
One leg, scaling to the top rope, hits the big frog splash, putting Vipress away. What heart, what an athlete, Lacey Ryan.
Still to come, our main event, tag team action, and much more here on Championship Wrestling.
All right, folks, Jon Roberts here, and I'm joined at this time by Anthony Idol. And Mr. Idol, next week you have a date with Destiny in the finals of the PP3 Cup tournament. What are your thoughts ahead of this monumental matchup?
Well, I'll tell you what, the PP3 Cup represents a humongous opportunity for the Neon Phenomenon. I come away with the cup, that means I get a shot at any championship of my choosing, and I cannot wait to get down with Ray Rosas. Rosas, you want to get on TV and act like, oh, it's so cool to be so cynical because I don't care. Well, Rosas, I do care big time, and I'm going to show everybody how much I care when I get my hands on you and break you in half. Bring your little clique. Bring Andy Brown. Bring Adrian Quest, man. I single-arm dumbbell curl dudes bigger than Adrian Quest, and I cannot wait to show everybody how much I care about the PP3 Cup. Ooh, I cannot wait. Ah!
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. Attention! If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen or visit meshjustice.com now.
All right, folks, welcome back to the program. We promised you fireworks all night long, and I'd say that we have delivered, but it's time for our huge main event. Before we get to that, one programming note, don't forget, next week, we will find out who is going to claim the PP3 Memorial Cup in our main event next week. That's right, Ray Rosas going one-on-one with the Neon Phenomenon, Anthony Idol. You heard from him just before the break. He's fired up. He is ready for that match next week against Ray Rosas. But it's time for our main event this week. Vermin going up against the Wolf Zaddies in tag team action. So let's send it to Todd Kennelly and get you to ringside.
Main event time here on Championship Wrestling, a team that's been instrumental in many main events in the decade-long history of this program has been Vermin, Johnny Yuma, and Kevin Martinson. And Yuma recently has really taken umbrage with the fact that Tito has not embraced his Vermin roots.
That's right. Johnny Yuma been all over Tito about that. Again, a lot of bad blood and a lot of history, but we're all going to see it come to a head right now.
You really can't blame Johnny Yuma for having a problem with somebody not being loyal to their roots. I can completely understand that. What better way to settle it than getting inside the squared circle?
Amen.
The Wolf Zaddies are in the house.
Sure are. This got to be a team that you would appreciate, Blake.
I love guys that come in and bang, man. It's my favorite.
Then Todd Kennelly, Jeff Resnick. Lights out extreme fighting heavyweight Blake Bulletproof Troop here with the call of the action here at the PP3 Blockbuster. And since erupting on the scene and combining their forces, the Wolf Zaddies have been undefeated and unstoppable.
The Wolf Zaddy, they're two bad dudes. Bad dude Tito, Che Cabrera. Again, I've known all four men in this matchup for a very long time. Can't wait to see them all tangled.
As we celebrate a decade of championship wrestling, this is truly a fitting main event. And here to set the stage for that main event, our own Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is a tag.
Shut that mouth, Adnan. I got something to say. Hey. This is a PP3 fight finals blockbuster. It's a big day, so why don't we make this a little more interesting? Why don't we see if you guys can do what Scorpio Sky could never do? Let's see if you could do what PP Ray could never do. Let's see if you could do what the Rock Nest Monsters could never do. Let's see if you can get rid of Vermin. You boys are looking good. You're kind of looking like you're about to get signed somewhere. So why don't we make this match? What? Hey, if you got the cojones, why don't we make this match loser leaves town?
Whoa, what?
Wait. What do you say, boys? I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, we're in for a howling good time in our main event. The stakes couldn't be any higher. Loser leaves town. Whoever loses this match, they are gonna kiss Championship Wrestling goodbye.
Wait, what is going on, TK? Are you telling me that this, wait, if Johnny Yuma and Kevin Martinson lose, they're gone? And if the Wolf Daddies lose, they're gone?
That's the point of a loser leaves town match, yes.
I'm in shock.
One of the top teams in this program are gonna be gone after this matchup, and after all four guys, Blake, I know you're new to the program, have tons of longevity in the 10-year history of this program.
Absolutely, I was already excited to watch these two teams bang it out, but now with the emotional stuff on the line, it's even bigger with this loser leaves town.
And you can see the intensity of the Zaddies early on in this matchup. They're going full force here, TK.
Well, a huge opportunity to eradicate Vermin. They will be big-time exterminators if they can do just that. But on the flip side, their future in question as well. What a main event here for week one of the PP3 blockbuster. So much on the line.
Again, we talked about all the bad blood, all the history, but again, things just got taken to another level. Huge implications. Yuma misses there, and I'll tell you what, the crowd here at the Oceanside View Pavilion don't very much appreciate Johnny Yuma, do they, TK?
No, they don't, and why would they? I mean, he's built quite a case to hate him over the years. Shot after shot here by Tito. Just full force, full speed ahead. It's clothesline.
I'm happy to see these two being able to get it in first, because the beef really comes down to Johnny Yuma and Tito Escondido.
Yeah, bad dude Tito and Yuma, a lot of history with Vermin. Both are former Heritage champions. And fittingly enough, Yuma used that PP3 and Percy's privilege to get there. Cabrera runs into the knees. Nice counter there by Yuma. Tag in to Martinson. Martinson, a dangerous competitor, can hit you from all angles.
But again, Che Cabrera one step ahead with that backbreaker.
Zaddies are so powerful, but Martinson deceptively powerful, but gets turned inside out. What a cannon shot there with the clothesline by Cabrera. Wow, striking at its best.
Absolutely, Kevin just does not have an answer for Che Cabrera's strength.
Not a good start after the bravado, after the chant. Do you think maybe some remorse here? Do you think maybe Yuma wishes he could take it back? But now Vermin using those tactics to get back into this.
Listen, I don't know what possessed Johnny Yuma to put his career and Kevin Martin's career in championship wrestling from Hollywood on the line. Does he just want to get rid of the Zaddies that badly? Is that what this is about?
Kevin definitely did not look excited to hear that stipulation announced by Yuma. Let's see if it creates a rift between these two during the match.
That's an excellent point. It could really drive a wedge because, you know, if they lose this match, Kevin Martinson guilty by association, and he'll be heading to the hills.
And again, as we haven't talked about too much, again, Tito, a former member of Vermin, so Tito, Kevin, Johnny, of course, know each other so well. Che Cabrera may be the X factor in this matchup.
Look at this Vermin nerve hold of sorts, using the rope as well. Again, just such unorthodox offense, but they'll smother you. You see this right now, gentlemen. They are smothering Cabrera, not allowing Che to get a breath. Now into the cover goes Yuma.
Vermin is doing a fantastic job of keeping Che in their corner and controlling him and doing damage.
You know what they say, Resnick, Tag Team Wrestling 101, cutting off the ring.
That's right, Johnny Yuma and listen, Kevin Martinson, they know that, right? They are tag team veterans, tag team specialists, tag team experts. They know what to do to get the job done. They've been to the top of the mountain many a time.
Former tag team champions, and they've really taken a lot of starch.
They've really held all the gold here, right? Kevin Martinson, a former television champion, correct? Johnny Yuma, of course, former Heritage champion. They have dominated championship wrestling from Hollywood.
They work fantastic as a team unit as well.
All right, look at this joint manipulation here by Kevin Martinson, a variation of the tried and true abdominal stretch. Fish hooking as well. Well, that's illegal in the lights out cage, but you got 5 seconds to break here.
Tito does not look happy about that fish hook on his teammate.
And again, Martinson and Yuma just playing the mind games with the Zaddies at this point. I think, again, cutting off the ring and just getting under the skin of Bad Dude Tito.
And this already, guys, would have been a huge tag team main event, a real power struggle, a battle for bragging rights. But again, the careers of one of these teams on this program is going to come to an end with this main event. Another shot there by Martinson.
I mean, the careers, the complexion of the tag team division in championship wrestling from Hollywood will be forever changed after this matchup.
Furman in control, unique tag made as Yuma back in. Furman in control. Can they eliminate the Wolf Zaddies from the roster? We'll find out after this.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, this may be the most important phone call you'll ever make.
I owed $87,000 in taxes. But listen.
Your tax problem is settled. You only owe $3,500.
What a great message.
I owed $11,000 on my taxes. But now?
Congratulations. You only owe $2,068.
How's that sound?
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, then you owe it to yourself to call this number or go to tax10000.com. Even if you are already at the point where you're struggling with levies and garnishments, let our experts help guide you through the process of negotiating a tax settlement.
We owed the IRS $48,000.
But check out what we actually paid.
Are you sitting down? You only owe $3,571.
Call 800-921-1504 or go to tax10000.com. That's 800-921-1504.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, only $29.99 with your promo code. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sleep well, America!
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Closed captioning provided by Big Country 95.3 and 96.5 in Amarillo.
Hey, I'm Watts. The United Wrestling Network is partnering with Pro Wrestling Cares along with West Coast Pro Wrestling and Defy Wrestling to help raise money for civil rights organizations. It's important to donate because without your help, nothing will be accomplished. Things will stay the way they are, oppression will continue, and nothing will get better. If you have the means, please donate. Any amount helps. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. Throughout the break, Furman holding on to the advantage. Again, we must mention the stakes in this main event matchup. Careers on the line. Loser leaves town. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there by Cabrera, finding a way. All right, look at that little rat. Get into his back. Furman finding a way. Look at this lock. He might take the big man down here, guys.
What do you think of the technique here, Troop?
It's an effective. You can see he's really under the chin, so he's really got that choke sunk in. Let's see if Che Cabrera is able to stay conscious.
That arm is draping there. I think Cabrera is going out. I think he's going out. What a submission victory this would be for Yuma. And you can kiss the Zaddies goodbye.
Whoa.
No, sir, not yet. Something left in the tank.
Almost. You can really see the color change, though, in Che Cabrera's face.
Not so fast. We're seeing the power of Cabrera. Oh, look at that by Martinson. Cheap shot.
Boy, that only put more pressure onto that choke. Look out here. Referee busy with Martinson breaking up that submission attempt was the bad dude.
That bad dude looking to win by any means necessary. Their careers here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood on the line. Everything hangs in the balance.
Good point.
Looked like bad dude Tito got tired of Vermin pulling their dirty tactics and came over and threw something of his own in there.
Tell you what, guys, we're really very much back to square one in this main event matchup with so much on the line. Tag is made. Here comes the bad dude. Likewise, Martinson checks in.
Big high elevation. Of course, this all came down to Tito personally against Vermin, and now we're going to see it.
I don't know that Vermin made a tag there. Both members are still in. We'll see what the referee decides here. But right now, the bad dude having fun, dividing and conquering.
Watch out. Big drops. Man, what a suplex. What a top of Kevin.
Little variation of that bad dude driver. Oh, and there it is. Center of the ring. Goodbye, Vermin. See you later. Thanks for playing no. Only a count of two. It was close.
Got Che Cabrera back in the battle now.
I think we can tell who you're cheering for, TK.
Well, you know, they were going for the cover there. Maybe the other way around I'd have some enthusiasm, but I'm not sure. We'll see if it happens.
Oh! Whoa!
Oh! Thumb to the eye there by Martinson. I wouldn't want to be the official in this thing. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Maneuver.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, and that was some damn sure dangerous physics going on there. My goodness.
Pulling out all the stops here in our main event at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Now all we got left is Tito and Yuma in the ring. Let's see them handle this beef. Who's going home?
Great ball. He was looking for that sex factor, and now the bad dude has been unleashed, and this place is going crazy.
Could this be the beginning of the end of Vermin?
Might be on their way, might be scurrying back to their holes in their dumpsters.
Oh, shot! Loser leaves town. Who will be victorious?
Martinson's still fighting. Martinson's still fighting with everything he's got. He knows his partner's in deep trouble here. Look out here. I think he might be looking for weapons-grade polonium on the floor.
Again, both teams going all out. Here we go.
Oh, gonna get the high ground. There it is. Weapons-grade polonium on the outside, and bodies are strewn everywhere.
Again, you gotta wonder, all four men are down. Who's gonna be the first to their feet?
What happens if they both get counted out? Is everybody gone?
That would be like a double loss. Maybe so. That would be Nico Marquez. Maybe we'd have a judgment call.
Wait a second. Yuma back in the ring. Martinson helping him out.
But the count. Oh, the count is continuing here. The count is continuing on the Zaddies. We're up to 7.
Che, Tito, come on. You guys got to get in there. Somebody's got to get in.
It's up to 9. Oh, at the last split second. So close.
I'm surprised Yuma doesn't just go for the pin here with how damaged both these competitors are.
Again, I know we talked about the tag earlier. I think the referee has decided that Johnny Yuma and Brad New Tito are the legal men in this match.
Absolutely, even despite all the extracurricular on the outside. That was crazy that.
There's been so much chaos, it's been hard to keep up with who the legal man is.
Weapons grade polonium on the outside.
Off the
both
ramp.
members, unbelievable. But you're right, it's come down to this. Who wants it more?
There couldn't be two better people in the ring fighting it out right now than Yuma and Tito for this beef.
Big suplex. Whose career will end? Whose career will go on?
But that throw took Yuma right to his own corner, and that allows Martinson to make the tag. And we've got one heck of a brawl here. These two trading like Wall Street. Center of the ring, Cabrera, Martinson going toe-to-toe.
Now Martinson looking for maybe a big suplex here.
I think he was thinking brainbuster. He's put away so many with that over the years, but just too much power there by Cabrera.
That's the thing about the Zaddies, TK. Again, power from Cabrera, power from Bad Dude Tito.
It's a real power struggle. Look out here. Oh man. Martinson's out. You got to believe. And that might open the door.
Are we looking at some satisfaction?
Might open the door for satisfaction. Might close the door permanently on Vermin. Yuma for the save.
Wait, no.
Martinson countering, looking for the rat trap. Looking for the rat trap. He's got it in.
We've seen many men tap to this one.
It's going to be the end of the Zaddies. No. What is the bad dude doing? What a way to break that up. What a main event matchup with so much on the line. I don't want to watch, or I don't want to talk. I just want to watch this match. It's crazy.
Oh!
Double disc punch.
Took his head off. Covers. Goodbye, Vermin.
Yuma saves him again. Finds a way. Wait, they are Vermin, like cockroaches. They'll be the only thing left, guys. And they survive everything, does Vermin. Can they survive the Zaddies?
Now Yuma trying to get Martins into his corner. Get back in there. He's the fresh man right now.
But there's the veteran wear of Yuma, even in the midst of warfare like this. Saying to load him up, looking for another double team move.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? Watch out here. You're not gonna like the view, don't turn around.
Shot by Yuma.
Yeah, Yuma broke the hands there. Oh, here we go. Looking for explosive amnesia, but something happened on the way to the form.
Tito out of left field.
Oh, now he's begging. He's begging. Here we go, Todd.
Oh, yeah, can't get no satisfaction. See you later.
Oh, bye-bye, Vermin.
Here are your winners, the Wolf Zaddies.
The Wolf Zaddies get the victory, and we've just been handed a memo from the back, officially from the desk of Nico Marquez, that this memo it's legit. That stipulation will be upheld. The contracts of Vermin for Championship Wrestling, they will be terminated. But let's look back at how it all happened. How about the action earlier on the outside? We bring you the action brought to you by the Birthday Bash in Memphis on April 25th. Look on the outside, this double team move, the explosive amnesia on the outside, back inside, rat trap. Thought that was gonna do it, but in the end, the Zaddies faction gets it done. Goodbye, Vermin.
I can't believe what we've seen, TK. I can't believe it. The end of Johnny Yuma, the end of Kevin Martinson, the end of Vermin on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. We have witnessed history here.
Vermin will not inherit the earth. And we'll be back. Blake, you going to join us next week for week 2?
I don't believe it, folks. It looks like we have seen the end of Vermin. We've seen the end of Kevin Martinson. We've seen the end of Johnny Yuma here in Championship Wrestling and the United Wrestling Network. I mean, they dug their own grave. Let's be honest about this. If we're going to call a spade, they're the ones who agreed to a loser leaves town match against the Wolf Zaddies, and they lost. It's unfortunate. They're two of the best competitors we've ever seen in the United Wrestling Network, and unfortunately, they're out. But the Wolf Zaddies are in. Let's see what the future holds for them. Join me next week. Don't forget our huge main event. We're out of time this week, but next week, our main event to crown a PP3 Cup bearer for this year. Anthony Idol goes one-on-one with Ray Rosas to find out who will get Percy's privilege. I look forward to seeing you next week. For everyone at Championship Wrestling and the Amarillo Venom, I'm Jon Roberts. Fangs up. Good night, Amarillo.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.